Good evening and welcome to the UKSR GT3 Ams Round 3 live from Spa in Belgium. The track tonight at a current length of 6.93 kilometers and hosting such corners as La Source, El Rouge, Radion, Camel Straight and Lacombe. This is going to be an absolutely epic evening of racing lined up for you tonight. We have the UKSR GT3 Ams first. They will take part in a 30-minute feature race and then a 12-minute sprint race. And then we are moving straight into the GT3 Pros that will be doing the same format. Okay, so we will have a brief interval in the middle of the two races, just allow us to load us into the next session and set up everything that we need to do in the process. So as always, I am James Parfitt, and as you can see, we've got Tyler Oldham on production for us tonight as well, so he's going to be an absolutely outstanding job. Thank you to everybody that's jumped in chat already. Toe the line, evening, welcome to you. Ollie Cole, hoping I don't spin in the pit lane again. No, Ollie, please don't. And I promise you I will try and not laugh this time if it does happen. And obviously, Toe the line, I wonder if anybody would break your 400 mile an hour records. Well, currently they haven't at the moment, okay? So we're just about to move into lone qualifying. So we'll be jumping straight into qualifying, guys. We will be heading straight in there as well. Don't forget, we are on a follow goal of 270. If we can hit that tonight, that would be amazing. We only need 2 more to hit that follow goal. Kathmandu, thank you, followed. Much appreciated to you. Thank you so much for following us. And welcome into the UKSR Twitch channel tonight. Thank you so much. But what we're going to be doing is bringing you up the race screen very shortly. And then we'll be going. We're currently on board with Steve Hughes as he comes down the Camel Straight. There you go. There's Steve Hughes. Coming down Camel down into Lacombe. The chicane, the right, left, and then you got the jink for right going down the hill into Rivage. Very tricky corner, the next one, guys. It's a very slow corner. Down into second gear, and then you're going to be rolling round, trying to miss the bump that's on the inside, but trying to hug the line at the same time. And then you're off, out, down through No Name, and down, then you come down into Pouin, which is the fast left-hander on the circuit. As you can see, Steve Hughes is on his outlap. So there he goes round Pouin now. And then we're going into Fagnier, just the right and left chicane at the end. It's not really a chicane, it's kind of more of a flowing right to flowing left-hander. Okay, so yeah, it's not a right and a left as such. So there you go, but make sure, guys, if you are here for the first time, please hit that follow button. That would be absolutely amazing. As we see Roger Evans literally disappearing off track, and then we can go on board with Ash Jackson, who is on his lap as well. We will find out. The scores will be coming in. Oh, Ash going a bit wide. That's not going to count at all there for Ash Jackson. But after the last time out in Daytona, wow, what an absolutely epic evening. Fresh off the 24 hours races, and then they come into the GT3s. Absolutely incredible. An amazing battle with Ollie Pimley and Chris Gooch. We had an absolutely epic evening of racing. So if you've not checked that out, that is in the Twitch as well. And down, obviously, also on the, I believe it's on the UKSR YouTube channel, guys, as well. So if you search UK Sim Racing on YouTube, you can find it on there. Okay, so please go and have a look. All the races will go up on YouTube after the 24 hours. Once we finish on Twitch, they will go up onto YouTube anyway. So you can literally go and check them out. That would be absolutely incredible. But thank you so much. Dekubit2uz followed. I'm sure there's an easy way of saying that, but I've kind of probably not got it right, and I'm sorry if I've butchered your name. I appreciate you for following us already. So that puts us on 269. Right near our follow goal of 270. So that would be absolutely amazing. We're just going to see wait for times coming in. It's a long old lap at Spa. I've got to be honest. It does take an age to get round no matter what car you're in. It takes me an age in an LMP2 of about 2 minutes, 2 seconds. So, you know, half decent, not, you know, not completely off the pace, but not up with the guys doing 2:01s and 2-minute laps. But, you know, hey, I sit in the commentator's booth for a reason. You know what I mean? I'm no Max Verstappen or Lewis Hamilton or you know, Lando Norris when it comes to sim racing. I've got to be honest. I do try, so that's always good. I'm a trier. I'm definitely a trier. You know, it goes up and down. It's like anything, innit? Let's be real about it. Oh dear, but here we go. We've got Duncan Watts now just coming on to that fast back straight at Blanchimont. It's a bit of a thing. It gets called a straight, but it goes right, left, and then into the bus stop. So, you know, it's a bit hit and miss what you really want to call it. But we'll call it. There's the left-hander. And there's the little kink to right now. And then down into the bus stop. So there you go. Hard on the brakes for Duncan Watts. Round he goes at the bus stop. We've got Rob Windsor on a 2:17.31. Rob Windsor has done a 2:17.31. Chris Gooch 2:16.68. What can Duncan Watts do? Duncan's has gone into fifth on 2:18.24. Maybe we can jump on board with Duncan and then we'll have a quick look and see what we can do there. But hopefully it should be all good. Ollie Cole. Sorry, dude. Oh, can we jump off that camera, please, sir? Can we go back to TV1? Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to sort out that technical issue of that wonderful field of view that I'm not quite sure why it's done it. But give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to jump off this screen. 2 seconds. Okay, that should hopefully have sorted out that very long-armed individual. If we can go back on board, there you go. Look at that nice simple view. Not quite sure why it sets it at, you know, a horrible field of view. I've constantly, you know, change it and set it and change it and save it, but for some reason everybody comes out with very long arms, so that's never good. But here we go now. We're on board with Alan Mystique, who's just gone round in a 2:18.22. Now, overtaking positions, guys, we reckon tonight we're going to be having a look down into the first corner, down into La Source. Maybe we should a lot of the time see it in Kemmel Straight coming down into Lacombe. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to see most of the overtakes this evening, down into Kemmel, down into Lacombe. And then we're going to be off, I reckon, after that on that run down to Blanchimont if they can. But we'll just have to see how it works out from there. As soon as a bit of flickering on the stream, hopefully that will settle down. And then it should be all good, I think. I'm going to have another look just to make sure it does settle down. At the moment it is playing a little bit of a thing. There you go. It seems to have settled itself back down again now. So hopefully everything should be smoothing out. But there you go. We are coming to the end of qualifying. We've got Chris Gooch on a 2:16.68. Nathan Foster on a 2:16.95. Alan Lever on a 2:17. And my personal favourite, Rob Armstrong in the Merc on a 2:17.29. So we've got a mixture tonight, guys. Ferraris, Porsches, Lambos. Merc rounds out the top four. BMW with Ollie Pimley's just put it in 4th place. Audi's of Kevin Wesley Burke and Roger Evans are in that as well. So there's a good mix of cars this evening, and I think it's going to be an absolutely outstanding race. I cannot wait for this, guys. I think, you know, we saw the AMS last week. We saw Rob Armstrong coming so close to his win. I was so gutted for Mr. Rob Armstrong at Daytona. He was so close to getting a win in that Mercedes. That gruffing Mercedes, the sound that we all love and hear every time, and it's absolutely incredible. We haven't got, strangely enough, we haven't got any McLarens tonight. So, yeah. So we'll bring you up the grid. So in pole position, we've got Chris Gooch on a 2:16.677. Nathan Foster in second. Alan Lever third. Ollie Pimley fourth. Rob Armstrong fifth. Rob Windsor 6th, Steve Hobbs 7th, Kevin Doyle 8th, Ash Jackson 9th, Matty Wild 10th, Michael Warrington 11th, Anthony Verlander in 12th. If we can just go further up, on the grid. That will be absolutely amazing. I believe we've got James Connolly in 13th position, Samuel Hooper 14th, Ali Wright 15th, Alan Mystique 16th, Duncan Watts is in 17th place, Anthony Franklin 18th, Kevin Burke 19th, Steve Hughes 20, Ben Rippold 21, Steve Cole 22, Tom Farrell in 23, and Roger Evans in 24th place. Okay, so that rounds out our grid tonight. We are just going to start waiting for the cars. They are on track. We've got the pace lap starting on the back of down the back of Blanchimont. Okay, so the pace lap will start down the back of Blanchimont. Then they will go down into the bus stop chicane, and then we will be green. So it's going to be an absolutely incredible evening. So sit back, get a drink, grab some popcorn, and enjoy it this evening. Okay, it's going to be absolutely amazing. I just want to do something really quickly, so give me 2 seconds. Right. And there we go, all sorted out. All right, so as we can see now, we're on the Chris Gooch in the far chase cam as he goes, lines up ready. Everybody's on the grid. We are going to be going very shortly. There you go, the pace car is off as we start on the back of Blanchimont, left-hander, and then we go down into the bus stop chicane. Okay, so it's going to be an absolutely epic race. Last chance to grab a drink, and as I say, if you are here for the first time, please hit that follow button. We are on 269 of 270 followers. It'd be amazing if we can make that by the end of the broadcast, so thank you so much for that. If you are here, please hit the follow button. See Chris Gooch now with Nathan Foster in second. Nathan's changed his livery from last week. He had a very funky livery last week. He's now got a little bit more of a conservative one. But we come into the bus stop. The pace car peels in. And we are green. There we go. Chris Gooch is taking a run. As you can see him heading down into the source for the first time. Chris Gooch is out in the lead. Nathan Foster's second, going on the right-hand side. In third is Alan Lever. Fourth is Ollie Pimley. Fifth, Rob Armstrong. There you go. They all make it round. Matty Wilds there as well. Wasn't quite sure if he was going to... Oh, I believe that's Michael Warrington in the background. Has spun. Michael Warrington is going round. In the back, he's going to have to sit at the back of the field and wait for these guys to pass him. But Ollie Pimley's got a bit of a rundown on Nathan Foster. All the way down Kemmel Straight. Here we go. We saw this move last week by Ollie Pimley. Absolutely sweep the nose off Chris Gooch, but is he going to try the outside line? We've got Rob Armstrong behind him. There you go. There's Nate. Oh, they've contact. Ollie Pimley, Nathan Foster contact. Rob Armstrong second. Rob Windsor's contact as well. There is Rob Windsor. There's at the back, and Ollie Cole is sat on the side of the road, waiting now until the traffic goes past for him to rejoin. But there's Matty Wild in 8th place. Absolutely amazing. Up in 8th with Ken Doyle in 7th. We've got these cars as they go around Rivage, head down into No Name, through down, coming down the hill into Pouon. Currently we've got Chris Gooch out in first, Rob Armstrong second, Alan Lever third. This is Alan Mystique climbing all over the back of Samuel Hooper. Samuel gets out of the way and lets Alan Mystique through. Alan and Chris Gooch are teammates. That's why you've got the same livery that we had last week. But as you can see, Anthony Verlander up the back of Matty Wild in the Lamborghini. James Connolly behind him in car number 14. James was involved in a spectacular incident in practice. I've got to be honest, there was about 3 other cars involved, all down in Pouon, and it was quite messy. But he seems to have made it round here so far safely as they're heading down onto Blanchimont now. Cars now, Anthony Verlander, Matty Wild. Oh, we've had an incident with Rob Windsor and Anthony Franklin. We'll have a look back at that once we get past the end of this first lap. We'll see this run down Blanchimont now with James Connolly climbing all over the back of Anthony Verlander. There's Alan Mystique hard on the brakes, trying to miss them all into the bus stop in that purple livery of Alan Mystique. Anthony Verlander's got a great exit out of the bus stop now, and now closed up onto the back of Matty Wild. Is this going to be a move down into turn 1? I don't think it is. There is a move in the background now. That's Kevin Wesley Burke and Samuel Hooper. Alan Mystique's made the move on James Connolly now. for that run down into El Rouge. James Connolly took the move back again. Here is Alan Lever currently in third place with Nathan Foster in fourth. Heading down Blanchimont now. Chris Gooch first. Rob Armstrong second. Alan Lever third. Nathan Foster fourth. Steve Hobbs is in fifth place. Movers and shakers. Tom Farrell is up 5. Roger Evans is up 9. Alan Mystique is up 5 as well. Absolutely incredible moving from them guys now as we head down lap 2. Don't panic about the laps in the corner, guys. It's not 50 laps. It's going to be a 30-minute lap race. So you're looking at about 14, maybe 15 laps, okay? So please don't panic. We're not going to sit here for 50 laps. Stream's a bit jittery, bro. Switch to 720. The swing is a slideshow. Really? Okay, well, it's settled down on my screen as we see Kevin Wesley Burke go round there. Kevin Wesley Burke trying to go around the outside of Samuel Hooper. If there is any more problems, guys, let me know. But it has settled down now as we see Roger Evans up the back of Steve Cole. Not having any issues on my end, guys. I'm not quite sure there. As we see the incident with Anthony Franklin coming down into Lacombe. He's just gone round there. Taking that, and unfortunately for Anthony Franklin, disappeared off track, disappeared again. And then on the next section, he is around as he's up the inside there, trying to get up the inside of Rob Windsor. So there you go, Tom Farrell behind Ollie Pimley. Now, Ollie is recovering, don't forget, after being tagged in the first lap. But there is Anthony Verlander, Matty Wilde, and James Connolly for this run down into La Source. There we go. So they go round La Source cleanly. Matty Wilde still out in 8th place with Anthony Verlander in 9th. James Connolly in 10th. Heading down into El Rouge. Here we go up the hill. Anthony Verlander with a good run up the hill. No problem for him there over that little bump of a curb. Now he's got that run down into Camel Straight on the back of Matty Wilde. But here's Kevin Wesley Burke as well. He's on the back of Ben Riopon. Going down, obviously the same part down Camel Straight as well. Is this going to be a move down into Lacombe? Kevin Wesley Burke is on the left. Ben Riopon on the right. Kevin's still covering the inside line, heading down into Lacombe. He sweeps back, takes the nose off Ben Riopon. And in he goes, takes that position, guys. That's for 20th position. Mrs. Bass, welcome. Come on, Hobbs. He's there. Come on, Steve Hobbs. Steve Hobbs is currently in 5th place. We will take a look at him shortly. There he is, Stephen Hobbs. Up the back of Nathan Foster with Alan Lever, Rob Armstrong and Chris Gooch out in front. Behind him, he's opened up nearly a 2-second gap on Ken Doyle. So he's got plenty of room at the moment. Not obviously if he makes a mistake, he hasn't. But he has at this moment in time. He's got plenty of room there to go back. Coming back out to 1.8. You can see him now going round Paul Freire down onto Blanchimont. 3rd gear, 4th gear. He's now chasing as a move up front with Nathan Foster and Alan Lever. They are too wide. You can see it in the screen in front of us. And we're going to have a look at that run. Nathan Foster climbing all over the back of Alan Lever, wishing that he could get past, but unfortunately he cannot get through. Ollie Pimley all over the back of Duncan Watts, who's got Steve Cole in front of him, Roger Evans and Ali Wright. Oh, Ollie Pimley's look at that. He's on his recovery. He's looking racy. Sends it up the inside of Duncan Watts coming into the bus stop. Is Duncan going to send it back through? He's not. Is Ollie going to make 2 places with Steve Cole in the bus stop? He is. Is Ollie Pimley going to get this down into La Source? He's side by side with Steve Cole. Steve Cole on the left, Ollie Pimley on the right. He's not going to make it this time. He tries to cut back as they're heading down now, down the hill. Ollie Pimley still tucked right up the back of Steve Cole. Oh, they're going too wide up the hill. Ollie Pimley, Steve Cole. Ollie takes tight line. Steve Cole side by side. Ollie's taking the off track. Steve Cole's taking the off track. Oh, that was so close racing. I thought for a minute there they were going to hold it. Duncan Watts, Ollie Pimley must have a slow down now. As we go back on board with Ken Doyle, we've got Ash Jackson and Matty Wild climbing all over the back of him. 2 wide up El Rouge. Hello chat, hello Mr. Hitchin. 2 wide Ken Doyle, 2 wide up at El Rouge is always a difficult situation no matter what car you're in. And unfortunately both of them guys suffered from the off track now. Here is Rob Armstrong making a move on Alan Lever. He's taking the outside, dropping down into Rivage. Rob Armstrong leading that Merc all the way round the outside of Alan Lever for second place. We go behind the trees and out the other side. That is Rob Armstrong into second place. He's looking absolutely incredible in that Mercedes. We have had notifications that Michael Warrington's had an incident. Michael is near the top of the table for the championship. Here is Michael now. Down through Blanchimont he goes. Run wide. Is this going to be leading up into the bus stop? Or is this going to be notification that he's gone? Oh no, he's gone round in the bus stop. Stop the car. Oh, that was so close. That was Michael Warrington there. But what is closest up front is Rob Armstrong, Alan Lever, Nathan Foster. Alan climbing all over, back over Rob Armstrong, trying to return the favour. Nathan Foster is climbing all over Alan Lever. And coming up to the back of Steve Hobbs, there's been an incident with Matty Wild. Ken Doyle and Matty Wild have had an incident. Let's try and see that one on the run down into La Source. I believe, here we go. I think this is going to be this is live. We'll try and have a look at the replay of these guys in a minute. But Matty Wild, Ken Doyle have had an incident. Oh, Anthony Verlander is running really slowly. If we can get the replay of the Matty Wild, Anthony Verlander, here we go. Matty Wild goes in. Oh! Matty Wild hits Ken Doyle. Anthony Verlander gets a big dose of slowdown. Both of them look like they've managed to survive okay. But unfortunately for Matty Wild and Ken Doyle, they didn't. Oh, Rob Armstrong! Rob Armstrong is going to get a big dose of a slowdown for that. Rob Armstrong at Lacombe has just literally gone straight on. Who needs the chicane when we've got Rob Armstrong? Don't forget guys as well, if you are here for the first time, follow goals now 270. We've completed that. We'll change that follow goal to 280. See if we can get 280 by the end of the broadcast. And Ollie Pimley, Duncan Watts coming down into Rivage. Ollie takes the inside line, Duncan on the out. This is Ollie on an amazing recovery, back up into 15th place after being all the way down the back of the field. Takes an off track. Rob Armstrong, is he still suffering from his slowdown? He went off track. Rob Armstrong has gone off track. We will try and have a look at that. But that's loud. Nathan Foster into third. Alan Lever in second. Chris Gooch in first. As you can see here is Rob Armstrong. Oh, tagged by Nathan Foster. He shoots it over the track. That's what we saw. Him coming back on. I don't know how much of that is to blame on Rob Armstrong. I've got to be honest. There was a tag from Nathan Foster going into Lacombe. Here's Roger Evans and Ali Wright. They're having this battle. This is for 13th and 14th position. Running down Blanchimont now. Taking the left-hander. As you can see, Ken Doyle and James Connolly. Oh, this is going to be close. James Connolly's going for the move on Ken Doyle. Is he going to look at sending out the inside? Oh, Ken didn't leave him a lot of room there, I've got to be honest. Ken Doyle did not leave a lot of room to allow James Connolly to make that move. We've had a notification that Anthony Verlander has had a crash. We'll have to have a look and see what that was, but I got a funny feeling that's just him going into the pits, guys, so we're not going to worry about that as well. Honey's Racing, much appreciated for the subscription, much love to you. This battle for second is mega. Yes, that's Alan Lever and Nathan Foster. There you go, there they are going down through Camel Straight now, dropping into Lacombe. Oh, that's very tentative from Alan Lever. I know that corner's tentative already, but that looks very, very tentative from Alan Lever as he goes round Lacombe, drops down into Rivage, hard on the brakes. Down into second gear as he just dropped to second. Up to third, let it roll. There you go, round no name, and off we go down the hill into the fast left-hander. That is Pouon. Here with Chris Gooch out in front now I've got him at about 5 seconds. Chris Gooch is absolutely flying this evening. We got Anthony Franklin in the pits. Anthony Franklin has been in the pits. He's been in there. Well, he's been in there since the beginning. We've had a notification that Alan Mystique has had an incident. We will try and bring you that shortly. Here goes Alan. He's on that run now up until, where is it? Goes down through Blanchimont, I believe, at the backside of the track. He just goes round all on his own. Back end gets light on that Ferrari, and that puts Alan Mystique down in 13th position. Ollie Pimley, however, is in 12th. So that's absolutely incredible now from Ollie Pimley on his recovery. In 12th place, next on his list is Ali Wright. Moves in the back from Alan Mystique and Roger Evans behind him. But there is Ollie Pimley now. He's chasing down Ali Wright. Down through the left-hander, fast left-hander, Blanchimont. Ollie Pimley takes another off track as he's looking for this move on the bus stop. He wants to get past Ali Wright, needs to. Alan Mystique sends it so deep. Oh, Ali Wright into the pits. That's released the Ollie Pimley. You got Steve Hobbs in the pits, Matty Wild, Ken Doyle. They're in the pits as well. But that's released Ollie Pimley up into 8th place. Now we've got Alan Lever and Nathan Foster are really close together as they're running down Camel. If we can jump on board with them and see what's happening with Alan Lever and Nathan Foster. Alan's on the right, Nathan's on the left. This is going into Lacombe. Nathan Foster late on the brakes. Can he stop that Porsche? He can. Alan Lever in that Lambo had nowhere to go apart from let Nathan Foster take that line. That's Nathan Foster now up into second. Oh, that frustration of Nathan following Alan Lever for the last 7 laps. He's now got 3. Duncan Watts, following Roger Evans in the Audi. Duncan in his Ferrari. There we go. They're running down now, coming down into Ravage. Right up the back is Duncan Watts at the moment. We've got Kevin Wesley Burke and Steve Hughes. Steve Cole, having a battle behind him as well. There's Kevin Wesley Burke in that Audi. That I swear I'm still going to have to go and buy the Audi. It looks an incredible car. Whether or not I could drive it, a different matter. Big puff of smoke from Ollie Pimley there on that sharp run round. He's lost a position to Duncan Watts now, so he's going to have to get that back again. Oh, Richard Jones. Oh, welcome in, Richard. Sorry. Didn't realise it was you. David Lawson's late to the party, but here's Chris Gooch going round Ravage now. Right-hander down into Blanchimont. Oh, Chris Gooch has spun. Chris Gooch has spun. No, does he keep in front of Alan Lever? He doesn't. Here's Nathan Foster and Alan Lever now. Oh, they get past him. Chris Gooch, all on your own, sunshine. Chris is in the pits now, so we'll jump back on board with the front. Ollie Pimley, here we go. We'll just follow the. Steve Cole's taking a free wide. Where are you going? Where did Steve Cole go? Steve Cole just running straight off track through the bus stop. If we're going to have a look at that on board, and we'll see what happened there with Steve Cole. But Chris Gooch is in the pits, Alan Mystique's in the pits, Kevin Wesley Burke, Steve Hughes. I think, here we go, here's Steve Cole. Ollie Pimley, Duncan Watts up front. He runs in, does he just miss his brakes? He's trying to stop it. Oh, keep it out of the barrier. And off he goes. Very bizarre, I've got to say. Just run straight in deep. And there he goes. Nathan Foster and Alan Lever now. This is the battle for first and second. I will like to point out behind them is Ash Jackson. And my man Rob Armstrong is now back up into 4th. There is Rob. If we bring you the top, start off in 1st place and we'll bring you the top 10. So in 1st place we've got, as we watch Ash Jackson running wide there down into Pouon. So in 1st place we got Nathan Foster. In second is Alan Lever. Ash Jackson. We've got Ollie Pimley here climbing all over the back of Kevin Wesley Burke. Oh, round pool on they go, Ollie. Keep it on track this time, sir. He does so nicely on that run down. Into Fagnier, 12 and 13. Ollie Pimley takes the left-hander nicely. Keeps the BMW on track. Double right-hander now. Ollie is looking so tidy in that BMW, but Roger Evans in the Audi is looking good as well. Running down through Blanchimont now. Here they go. Sharp, fast run down, 2.5. You can see the timing changing on your screen. Ollie Pimley's got a lot better run. Kevin Wesley Burke, nowhere for you to go there, Ollie. If anybody knows Ollie Pimley, please go and settle him down. He's losing time completely on his own, running wide, taking gaps it may not always be there. Oh. Both of them into the pits. That's released Duncan Watts now. The top 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 are in the pits. And currently Duncan Watts is out in front. Duncan is in first place. There he is. All on his own from the sources. We see Nathan Foster coming out first. Nathan Foster is out. Alan Lever's out. Steve Hobbs is the fourth. Chris Gooch in fifth. There you go. You can see him coming down the ring. There's Rob Armstrong. Rob's coming out in sixth. The last 11 minutes of this race, guys. And we've got Duncan Watts, who hasn't pitted, mind you, out in front. So there we go. There's Duncan Watts out in front at the moment. Nathan Foster in second. Alan Lever third. Steve Hobbs fourth. Chris Gooch, the recovering Chris Gooch, really, as he went off from first place, is now getting back up to, he's coming up to the back of Steve Hobbs. Can Steve hold him? Steve Hobbs hold him? They're both battling. This is position. This isn't Chris coming to get back through. This is Steve getting that position rightfully on his own and is literally trying to hold back Chris Gooch there from trying to take back the fourth place that he is in at the moment. Steve Hobbs does not want to give this position up, and if he's got, he'll drive it defensively as much as he possibly can, but he's not going to jeopardize his race. Here we go. This is Kevin Wesley Burke and Steve Cole. Ali Wright, I believe there's Michael Warrington in there as well. Kevin goes up the inside of Steve Cole. Michael Warrington makes the move as well. If we can jump back to Michael Warrington, I think he's made 2 positions up there. He's waiting. Look, Michael Warrington is sitting there waiting to pounce like a lion. Makes 1. Then he goes. Does he get Steve Cole as well? Oh, just unlucky for Michael Warrington, but he gets Ali Wright. And that's Michael Warrington up into 17th. Kevin Wesley Burke in 15th. Chris Gooch, Steve Hobbs still close together in the battle for 4th and 5th respectively. Going down now into through Blanchimont, left-hander. Chris Gooch on the inside. He even had to touch the brakes. Takes the off track. Is this going to be a send from Chris Gooch in the bus stop? It is. What are you going to do, Steve Hobbs? Are you going to chase that inside line? He is. Oh, they're so close together. Oh, Steve Hobbs, Chris Gooch come together. I thought they were going to make it round that cleanly, but unfortunately not for Steve Hobbs. Contact there with Chris Gooch, unfortunately, as we see Duncan Watts in the pits. Duncan has gone in. Is Rob catching third? Rob Armstrong is currently in 5th. He's catching 4th. We can see him there in the murk. There you go. There's 4th and 3rd. Rob Armstrong's in the middle and then 3. He's been quicker over the last 3 sectors and he's going to be going again now. Rob Armstrong going down through Kemmel. 1 second, 1.15 out. That's obviously Steve Hobbs getting the draft off Chris Gooch in front. Matty Wild had a incident as well. We were trying to keep up with that, but this is Ash Jackson and Anthony Verlando, followed by Samuel Hooper, followed by James Connolly, followed by Ken Doyle. Ken Doyle being the last in the field. Here is Matty Wild, left-hander of Blanchimont. Is this going to be a same? It is. He runs slightly wide. Coming into the bus stop. Hard on the brakes for Matty Wild. Oh, Matty, all on your own. All on your own, sunshine. Unfortunately for you, Matty Wild goes round at the bus stop. Nothing so far for Anthony Verlander and Ash Jackson. They're going round Pouon now, down into through the gears, out now hard on the accelerator on that run up into Fagnier. Anthony Verlander in that very bright anime livery. Ash Jackson in that little bit more conservative green to purple livery. Samuel Hooper sitting at the back, just waiting to make his move in that Lamborghini. Ash Jackson has dropped back a little bit from Anthony Verlander. Oh, the gap is opening, unfortunately, for Ash Jackson. He's got to try and stay within draft range. He's not getting in that draft range, unfortunately. Oh, it's very slow. If it is, it's 0.3938. You can see it now. It closes up a lot more. Going around the fast left-hander down into the bus stop. Oh, Ash, Samuel, be careful. You've got literally just over 6 minutes remaining. Another 2 laps, and then we'll be on the white flag. Nathan Foster out in front. Duncan Watts, Alan Mystique. Alan loves that deep line. I wonder if he sees if he can get that inside. It just doesn't allow him to, and he leaves room, and he loses space and pace down into Kevin Wesley Burke. I think Alan needs to take a leaf out of Cy Anthony's book, who told me the other day, James, you're not braking early enough. So I was like, okay, oh, contact Alan Mystique and Duncan Watts. We were just talking about it, and there you go, guys, it happens. Anthony Verlander, Ash Jackson. Ash pulls out going into Lacombe. Too deep, Ash. Oh, too deep. That was a park it situation. Anthony Verlander, unfortunately, now is going into the back of the hands of Samuel Hooper. But Kevin Wesley Burke here is making a move on Michael Warrington in front. Duncan Watts trying to get up the inside of Steve Cole. This has all been a little bit chaotic here. This is the recovering Alan Mystique and Ali Wright. Up El Rouge and Radio, and this is never gonna work. Too wide, boys. Contact again, and around goes Alan Mystique. Is not having a good time. Does he manage to stay out of anybody's way, though? He does. He's just sat there. It's not going well for Alan Mystique at the moment. Anybody trying to take too wide in El Rouge and Radio is just unfortunate. He's got to be cooperative. If it isn't cooperative, it's never going to work in that corner. Alan Lever's out in front. Nathan Foster's gone off track. There's been a change in the lead. Alan Lever has got out in front. Let's have a look at the Nathan Foster off track, because he's lost. Oh, in the side of Pouon. Inside of Pouon for Nathan Foster. Alan Lever has taken the lead. Oh, that was the inside. That's a very weird one there. He just gone in too tight to the second apex. And unfortunately for Nathan Foster, he's now lost the lead to Alan Lever. Alan, you've got about 2 laps remaining. Rob Armstrong, you've got the same time as you're coming up to the back of Steve Hobbs now. AXH 819. Go on, Foster. Well, as you say that, unfortunately, he's just poo-oned it and stuck it round the barrier. But here is Steve Hughes making a move on Ali Wright again. Ali, settle. Ali Wright is off. Oh, I thought they were going to come together there. Ali Wright and Steve Hughes. Here's James Connolly now. Samuel Hooper in front. Ken Doyle behind. If we can go up to Steve Hobbs and Rob Armstrong. They're so close together. Here we go, going down into Lacombe. What's Rob going to do? On board with Steve Hobbs. There's Rob Armstrong. Is he going to... No, Rob Armstrong. Oh, he's got Steve Hughes in his sight. Steve Hughes is like the injured gazelle, and Rob Armstrong is the pouncing lion. Oh, Rob has got to be looking to capitalise on this and make up one more place before the end of this race. The injured, damaged Steve Hobbs. Oh, come on, Steve. You can do it. Come on, Rob. Keep it clean. Oh, as they go round Pouon now on the brakes with Rob Armstrong. Steve Hobbs on the left-hand side. Oh, right in front. There you go. There is Steve Hughes making a move on, trying to make a move on Steve Cole. Go round in reverse. Whoa! Steve Hughes is not going to help anybody if he does that again. Steve Cole now up in the back of Kevin Wesley Burke. But here is Steve Hobbs, Rob Armstrong again going through the double right-hander. Before that long Blanchimont on the right, Alan Lever's got Nathan Foster. If we can jump forward, see Alan Lever. Oh, got Nathan Foster there. Closing. He's got Chris Gooch. Closing. Oh, here we go. Alan Lever, Nathan Foster. This is going to be the final lap of the race. This is going to be a white flag. Alan Lever. Oh, comes out of the bus stop chicane. Are we going to see Barney on the left-hand side waving frantically? There he is, strongest right arm in iRacing. Nathan Foster's made the move. Oh, he's put Alan Lever off into La Source. Oh, now it's just a battle of the run down in the hill. That's Nathan Foster taking it on turn 1 of the last lap. But is this Alan Lever now just letting him have it and going to set him up for the run up to around Camel? Oh, big bunch of off track there for Alan Lever. As we can go back on board, here we go. There's the move on the left. And Nathan Foster on your left, Alan Lever on your right. Chris Gooch is going to come up, and is he going to try and make it free wide? Alan Lever, Nathan Foster going into Lacombe. Can Alan stop that Lambo? Can Nathan defend it from Chris Gooch? Oh, free wide. A big battle from first, second and third on the run down into Rivage. Alan Lever drives defensively, look. Sends it on the inside of Rivage. If Nathan Foster's going to get past him, he's got to go past on the out. It's not. It's going to be this run down into Pouan. Can Alan Lever hold this Lambo out in front with Nathan Foster second? Chris Gooch is third. We'll follow this all the way to the end of the lap. There is Alan Lever, Nathan Foster as they go round Pouan. Nathan hugs that inside again where he comes such a cropper last time. Oh, here we go. Going into Fanier, Alan Lever, Nathan Foster, Chris Gooch. On board with Chris now as we're coming up to the right hand, double right hander. Oh, hard on the brakes. Got to be looking at run. Oh, Chris Gooch has dropped back a little bit. Oh, they're holding it. This is going to be Nathan Foster. If we switch out down into TV1 for Alan Lever. On this run down Blanchimont, there we go. There's Alan Lever, Nathan Foster. Chris Gooch, who's going to make this? What's going to happen as they come into the bus stop on the last lap? Oh, Chris Gooch. Alan Lever's got in. Oh, 3 of them out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chris Gooch. No, just takes out Rob Armstrong. Nathan Foster comes across the line with Steve Hobbs in second. Rob Armstrong third. Ash Jackson fourth. Oh my. If we can have a look at the replay on board with Chris Gooch, who go in. Chris Gooch is in third. He comes into that bus stop quite rapid. Nathan Foster comes out, tries to take that line. Oh! Chris Gooch like a wrecking ball, and then he comes back on. Rob gives him room, and then Rob gets tagged as well. He bumps then into Chris Gooch. Oh, look at the chaos at the end. Oh! FB Wyson, yeah, I can't answer what you said, but that was unfortunate there. We're just waiting now for the final standings to come through. This guy needs a ban. No, we don't do that in league racing. It's a full league, F. Bison. We don't do that. It goes into the stewards as a protest. If it happened by mistake, we will see. So anyway, it's not, it's not a problem there. Ben Riopon comes down now for the last time into the bus stop. One for your reel there, James. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Chris, you have to clip that one for me. Oh, there you go, guys. There is the championship at the moment. The results from Heat 1. Nathan Foster in first. Steve Hobbs in second. Rob Armstrong third. Ash Jackson fourth. Alan Lever fifth. Anthony Verlander 6th, Chris Gooch after that last corner incident in 7th, Samuel Hooper 8th, James Connolly 9th, Ken Doyle 10th, Ollie Pimley 11th, Michael Warrington 12th, Roger Evans is 13th, Steve Hughes 14th, Ali Wright 15th, Kevin Burke in 16th, Duncan Watts in 17th, Matty Wild 18th, Rob Windsor in 19th, Ben Riopole 20th, Steve Cole 21st, Tom Farrell 22nd, Alan Mystique down in 23rd, and unfortunately for Anthony Franklin, he's down in 24th place. Now, we won't show you the standings this time, guys. We're going to save them until the end of the next race, okay? Then we will bring you them all together, okay? So we'll bring you the whole complete standings all together. 3 of them going for it, only missed his braking zone a little bit. Then let everyone else back through. Well done, Hobbs. He just couldn't park there. Right, so we're in the now, just finishing the warm-up, ready to start the next race. We're just going to see what will come out of this now, finishing off the warm-up. And then we're going to be on to the next race. Nathan Willoughby, subscriber Prime, subscribed for 2 months. Michael Warrington out in first. Ollie Pimley second. Ken Doyle third. James Connolly fourth. Samuel Hooper fifth. Chris Gooch in sixth. Anthony Verlander in seventh. Alan Lever eighth. Ash Jackson ninth. Rob Armstrong in 10th. Steve Hobbs in 11th. Nathan Foster in 12th. Roger Evans 13th. Steve Hughes 14th. Ali Wright 15th. Kevin Burke 16th. Duncan Watts 17th. Matty Wild 18th, Rob Windsor 19th, Ben Riopole 20th, Steve Cole 21st, Tom Farrell 22nd, Alan Mystique 23rd, and Anthony Franklin there at the back in 24th place. Okay, 24th place. So here we go behind the pace car again for the next 12-minute sprint race. This is going to be, well, if you think the first one was chaotic, this one's going to be absolutely incredible. I cannot wait for this at all. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Right. Ollie won't bottle it, Mr. Hitchin. Ollie won't bottle it. Okay, guys, I've just got messages about the stream. If everybody can let me know how is their stream, please, and tell me if it's okay on my screen. It's fine. I'm not quite sure, but it's said it might be a little bit jittery. I know it was a little bit jittery earlier on. Looks great here. Yeah, I maybe it's just settled down now. Pace cars in for the start of the second 12-minute sprint. Michael Warrington in first. Ollie Pimley second. Ollie Pimley is going to get the jump from Ken Doyle. Coming down into La Source. Oh, Ken Doyle, Ollie Pimley. Everybody makes it through cleanly. No dramas at the moment, but this is the rundown with Ollie Pimley, Ken Doyle. We've seen this before already. Too wide in El Rouge and Radion. Ken Doyle settles in behind. In that big BMW with Ollie's BMW in front. Michael Warrington's got the jump. He's out in front, 0.77 seconds. This is Ollie Pimley hugging the inside, driving defensive already. Okay, guys, thank you so much for that. Ollie Pimley's slow. Is Ollie Pimley, did he get a slow down at the top of El Rouge? He didn't bottle it, Mr. Hitchin, but he has got a slow down, I believe. Because he's trying to drag Ollie Pimley sliding down the order. Steve Hobbs sliding down as well. Oh, incident in the back. I believe that was Anthony Verlander, maybe. I think he's gone down the order. Steve Hobbs, Duncan Watts. What is happening? Is there a lot of slowdowns that people have incurred already? Or have they all just hit the brakes, unfortunately? I believe that was Ben Riopole who went off. We'll have another look at that in a minute. There is Ash Jackson, Anthony Verlander. That was James Connolly running wide. Here's Kevin Wesley Burke. He goes in first. Steve Cole. Oh, that was Kevin Wesley Burke's off. Unfortunately, Michael Warrington is still out in first place. This is going to be about 5 to 6 laps. It's got to be a slowdown. There was plenty of slowdowns there. Alan Lever now trying to get up the back of Rob Armstrong. Ollie Pimley is unfortunately down in 10th place now after being second. It could have been Ollie's win. Unfortunately for Ollie Pimley now, he's now down in 10th. That's such a shame for Ollie Pimley. Such a shame for Ollie Pimley. But here we go now with Nathan Foster trying to make the move of Alan Lever into La Source. We tried this the last race. Ollie Pimley's there as well. Too wide. I hold on to onto my chair. Too wide. El Rouge Rally on Nathan Foster's got. Oh, big tag with Ollie Pimley. Big tags with Ollie Pimley on the top of El Rouge. Poor Ollie Pimley has been in everything and anything tonight. From slowdowns to tags, but all the while there's Chris Gooch getting past Samuel Hooper. Poor Ollie Pimley. He's had enough. He's got second. He's lost to 10th. He's had a slow down, tagged at the top of the hill. Ollie Pimley, he's just an Ollie Pimley show at the moment. But there's Anthony Franklin, Ben Riepold, Anthony Verlander behind him. Up front with James Connolly, Samuel Hooper. This is Anthony Verlander and James Connolly going into Lacoon. Oh, slight little contact there. But nothing after that. So that's, oh, no, there he goes. Anthony Verlander just at the end of that replay. You saw him heading off the left-hand side with James Connolly, Ash Jackson, Rob Armstrong. James Connolly now coming down into Fanier. Oh, Ash Jackson's taking the inside. He's had to hit the brakes. Rob Armstrong hit the brakes as well. Oh, big flash of red lights on the back of that Merc as he literally slammed the brakes on. But Michael Warrington has got Ken Doyle climbing all over the back of him. Here he is now, Michael Warrington, Ken Doyle on that run down Blanchimont. Coming to the end of lap 2, Michael Warrington took the lead. Ken Doyle now is up one place after the sliding Ollie Pimley. Oh, down into the bus stop ever so gently. We've seen this at the end of the last race was chaos. James Connolly, Rob Armstrong. Oh, I thought there was going to be a tag. I thought that was going to be a tag on Ash Jackson. Steve Cole is up the inside of Alan Lever. Alan's in the pits. Alan Lever's gone into the pits. Little bit bizarre. But here we go now, Michael Warrington, Ken Doyle. We've got 7 minutes remaining, which is going to be 3 laps. Oh, Ken Doyle, be careful. Don't get yourself a slow down there. Took a lot of curb up the top of the hill. On this run down, Camel now coming down into Lacoum. We've got Michael Warrington, Ken Doyle. We've lost Alan Lever. Alan Lever went into the pits. Oh, Ken Doyle's fighting. It looks like he's fighting. Nathan Foster in the Porsche and Ollie Pimley in the BMW. Oh, James Connolly now, Samuel Hooper, Ash Jackson are together. There's Samuel Hooper out in front. There's James Connolly. There's Ash Jackson. This run down into Pouan now. They're still close together. James Connolly, Ash Jackson, Rob Armstrong. Behind them, you've got Ollie Pimley and Nathan Foster. There they are. With Steve Hughes at the back. How is Steve Hobbs? Where's Steve Hobbs? Steve Hobbs is down in, just made up 14th place. At the moment, there is Steve. He's just got past Ali Wright. He's got Steve Cole in front of him. Oh, just as I big him up and he goes and... Well, that's just clearly commentator's curse there. I'm sorry, Steve Hobbs. That's literally all I could say at that point on that part. It's big up Steve Hobbs for getting past 14th, and then he just unfortunately over-accelerates. But this is Ken Doyle. No such luck with him and Michael Warrington. Going down into the bus stop with Chris Gooch. We've seen this already from race 1 from Chris Gooch. The top 3 were taken out. Here we go down into the source. Nathan Foster all over the back of Ollie Pimley. Here's that move into the source from Nathan Foster now. Is this going to be Ollie Pimley letting him have it? Or is Ollie going to get his elbows out down the hill? He's got his elbows out down the hill. Oh, they're going too wide. Too wide. Are they going to make this together? Oh, Ollie Pimley. Nathan Foster, I think they got that done. I think Ollie swept across the nose. Oh, Michael Warrington now is under attack from Ken Doyle into Lacombe. There's going to be contact. Oh, Michael Warrington just didn't have anywhere to go. Nowhere to go for Michael Warrington, and he just couldn't stop the car or slow it down quick enough. Oh, that's Ken Doyle, though, out in first with Chris Gooch in second. Chris Gooch is up 4 places. Tom Farrell's up 8. Haggis Hunter. Hooper to win with P3 wiping out P1 and P2 again. Well, then you never know what might happen. But here we go. Ash Jackson chasing down James Connolly, who's being chased by Rob Armstrong behind him. And then Rob has got Ollie Pimley and Nathan Foster up behind him as well. Ash Jackson looks like he's got a lot better run out of Pouon. As they're coming on to Fanier, is he going to send it out the inside? He's going to try. Is Ash Jackson going to take this round the outside? Rob Armstrong's going to stick his nose in as well with that Merc. I want some of this. There's cake on offer and Rob Armstrong wants to eat it. Here we go. Oh! Ash Jackson nearly wiping out Rob Armstrong there, and I'm sorry if I've just deafened anybody. Absolutely incredible. Ash Jackson, Ollie Pimley, Nathan Foster, 3 wide of Blanchimont. 3 wide, Blanchimont left-hander. It's never going to go well. Oh, Ollie's got caught again. He saves it. He's still going, but they were 3 wide in Blanchimont, and that was never going to work. Never going to work. It doesn't work in Formula 1. It doesn't work in Tory cars, and it's not going to work in GT3s. You cannot go 3 wide, Blanchimont. Nathan Foster, brave, took it 3 wide. Ash Jackson in the middle. He was just a sandwich, was Ash Jackson there. Ken Doyle, Chris Gooch now on that run down through the source, down into, running down the hill. Sorry, I'm so excited about what happened in that last little bit there with Ollie Pimley. I've completely lost where they was. We're coming up the Hill Rouge now, going on the right-hander, up through over the hill, already on down onto the Camel Straight. Chris Gooch has got the run on Ken Doyle. Here we go. Oh, Ken squeezing us on the outside. We're going to have a look now. Ken on your left, Chris on your right. As they come into Lacombe. Oh, Ken Doyle hard on the brakes, trying to stop that BMW. Oh. Nathan Foster stopped the Porsche this time. Here we go. Rob Armstrong now up into 5th. Ollie Pimley is full of drama. Yes, toe the line he is, unfortunately, this evening. Oh, Nathan Foster, Rob Armstrong, Ollie Pimley up the inside. Contact with Ash Jackson. Oh, Ollie Pimley has done literally everything tonight that any one driver can do in 2 races. And Ollie Pimley has done it. Ollie Pimley's been slowed down. He's had an incident. He's had a tag. He's had a crash. Ash Jackson now just become a cropper of the Ollie Pimley car, unfortunately. Oh. Poor Ollie Pimley is having one of them evenings that you just want to not forget. Steve Hobbs going up the inside of Tom Farrell on the run round. Whoa! Whoa! Where was Tom Farrell going? We'll have another look back at the Tom Farrell incident in the middle. Nathan Foster going up the... Oh my God. Inside of Rob Armstrong. Rob's just... Well, Rob saying no. Let's just put it that way to Nathan Foster. That was a no-go. But here is this Tom Farrell. I think he hits the dip curve on the outside. And he just goes off. Watch. It's just a straight turn after that. He goes around there. Hits that and off. There he goes. Bye, Tom. Very weird one. Rob Armstrong, James Connolly, Samuel Hooper, Nathan Foster, and Ollie Pimley. Look, there's Ollie Pimley. There's James Connolly. There is Rob Armstrong and Nathan Foster now. That's Barney waving. Is that the white flag? White flag. Oh, we've seen this before about 10 minutes ago. Oh, there they go, running up to El Rouge and Radion for the final time this evening. Up over the hill they come. There is James Connolly, Rob Armstrong, Nathan Foster. Nathan's going to move. Rob's going to want to get that toe off James Connolly. Oh, James brings it into Nathan Foster now. James isn't really sure where to go. He's sat in the middle. Oh, Nathan Foster, Rob Armstrong into Lacoon. Oh, they're too wide. They're too wide. Are they going to hold it? Rob Armstrong. Oh, you're not going to send it. You are going to send it. He sent it. Oh, Rob Armstrong. Oh, settles in behind Nathan Foster now. That's Nathan up into 5th. That saved James Connolly, really, because Connolly was literally looking like he was under the cosh there. As we see Steve Hughes here going up the inside of Ollie Pimley. There you go. That's the pass done by Steve Hughes. Chris Gooch, Ken Doyle, Samuel Hooper, James Connolly, Nathan Foster. Ollie's just gone wide again in Pouon. Oh, Ollie's having one of them nights. Poor Ollie Pimley. We'll jump on board with the leaders in a minute. That's Chris Gooch and Ken Doyle was there heading round a double right-hander before Blanchimont. This is going to be the run down. Oh, here we go. Chris Gooch, is he going to come down for the final time into the bus stop with Ken Doyle? Can they hold it now? Oh, can we go back? Go back to Chris Gooch. Oh, Chris went in deep. Ken Doyle now on the run down to the line. Oh! Oh no! James Connolly's gone round. James Connolly's gone down for a round. Nathan Foster, Rob Armstrong. Oh, Anthony Verlander and Alan Mystique. Alan's going in that deep line again. Anthony Verlander is looking to get in the run on Steve Hobbs. This is for 13th and 14th. Oh, Steve Hobbs just got there from Anthony Verlander. But even that was full of drama at the end. Here is Steve Hobbs. He goes around Blanchimont, runs wide. Coming into the bus stop. Does he just overcook it into the bus stop? Yeah, look. Oh, Steve Hobbs. Oh, Ali Wright. Oh, Anthony Verlander. Oh, it was all a little bit tight there from Steve Hobbs. Here's Matty Wild. Right, we're just waiting for the race results to come through and we'll bring you them results shortly. We should hire into Crash Test Racing. Is that Ollie Pimley? We're just waiting for the results to come through. Here we go. Got to wait for Tom Farrell again just to come across the line. It's got a long way round. Fortunately, we're just waiting for the results before we change over sessions. Can we see Rob's last corner, James? Can we have a look at Rob Armstrong's last corner? No, I don't think we're going to be able to get back that far. Because there was no dramas. I wonder in next driver's briefing. There's Rob Armstrong now. Here we go. Here's Rob Armstrong going down. Go forward. Look. Oh, it hits James Godfrey. And then Rob Armstrong there gets to run down the line, unfortunately. We're still waiting for Tom Farrell to cross the line before we can bring you the final results. There's Rob Windsor in 7th. Here he is now. There's Tom Farrell goes into the pit. So we should get the results up very shortly. They're not up at the moment, guys. I can't bring you them, unfortunately. They're not coming up as of yet. We've got to wait for Tom Farrell. There you go. The race results are up now. So in first place is Chris Gooch with the win and the 12 points. Ken Doyle 2nd. Samuel Hooper 3rd. Nathan Foster 4th. Rob Armstrong 5th. Steve Hughes 6th. Rob Windsor 7th. Ollie Pimley 8th. James Connolly after his last lap bus stop spin in 9th. Ash Jackson 10th. Steve Cole in 11th. Ali Wright 12th, Steve Hobbs 13th, Anthony Verlander 14th, Alan Mystique 15th, Duncan Watts 16th, Ben Leopold 17th, Alan Lever 18th, Kevin Burke 19th, Roger Evans 20th, Matty Wild 21st, Anthony Franklin 22nd, Tom Farrell 23rd. Now it's Michael Warrington 2 laps down in 24th place there. So we'll try and bring you the overall very quickly before we change over. If we can drop one of them. There you go. Nathan Foster's in first. Steve Hobbs second. Rob Armstrong third. Chris Gooch fourth. Ken Doyle fifth. Ash Jackson sixth. Samuel Hooper seventh. Ollie Pimley eighth. Michael Warrington ninth. And James Connolly rounds out your top 10 of the championship. Right, guys, we're going to take a little bit of a break now as we're going to go and visit over into the GT3 Pros. So we'll be with you very, very shortly. See you in a minute. Right, guys, we are back. And as you can see, we've literally joined just as these guys are just about to grid up. Excuse me. So they're just about to grid up now, and we're on board with Dom Roberts in first place, James Armstrong second, Liam Murray third, Darryl Norkett fourth, Ollie Cole fifth, Nathan Willoughby 6th, Carl McGurk 7th, Ryan Davis 8th, Tim Darracott is in 9th place, Xander Hill in 10th, Chris Eddersford 11th, Richard Jones 12th, Jeff Griffiths 13th, Steve Masters 14th, Austin William Campbell down in 15th, Joel Amos 16th, 17th is Stuart Pearson, 18th Rob Sanford, 19th Calvin Chew, 20th Damien G, 21st Stuart Brown, Gary Truby in 22nd, Gary Bacon 23rd, and rounded out is John Watt. If we can have a look at the track temperature, that would be absolutely amazing. There you go, track temps on the right hand side of your screen. At the moment, 24 degrees, I submit. 24 degrees, okay? So we're just waiting for the top two, Dom Roberts and James Armstrong, to jump out onto the grid. And then we're going to have a look at that. So there you go. Good quality from Liam. Yeah, Liam Murray is in third place, sorry. Is in third place. So, yeah, it's all good there. Wow, those are some quick quality times. Yeah, I know. It's insane. We're just going to wait for the lights and the pace car. I'm sorry we get in so late, but it's such a rush once we get to the end to get over onto the next session. And unfortunately, where the load times at Spa are not so fast, it takes a while. Dazzlin1 follow, much appreciated for you. We are on 275, guys. We bypassed the 270 mark. If we can hit 280, that would be absolutely incredible. So yeah, that would be amazing if we can. But we've got Dom Roberts out in front now. He's currently out in the lead. Oh, Dom Roberts, James Armstrong, Darren Orkett, Liam Murray. Top four. This is going to be exciting. This is going to be exciting. Oh, we had Chris Eddersford. Is he disconnected? It's Chris Eddersford DC'd as we come across the line now. In the pros for the GT3s. We are live going down into La Source. Dom Roberts out in front. James Armstrong second. Darren Orkett third. Liam Murray fourth. Everybody seems to have got through cleanly at the moment. Looking further up the hill, there's no dramas there, but there is Dom Roberts. James Armstrong at the front. This is going to be a battle, guys, that you are not going to want to miss. Liam Murray took a lot of... Oh, there was an Audi going round. Carl McGurk. Carl McGurk has just gone round. Oh, Richard Jones. Carl McGurk, Richard Jones. There's lots of people sliding down the order. We'll try and bring you what exactly happened in a moment. That was chaotic. Stuart Brown went down. He's got Joel Amos now in the Ford. Richard Jones, sorry, I believe was involved in that as well. Here we go. Carl McGurk goes round. Tags Richard Jones. Who's the second car? The flying purple one. I think that might have been Gary Truby. Oh, that was unfortunately for Carl McGurk there. Nathan Willoughby in the McLaren behind Ollie Cole in the Ferrari. Ollie's vouched not to spin in the pit lane this week, and I vouched not to laugh at him. So there you go. That's Nathan Willoughby and Ollie Cole close together. Ryan Davis behind him with Tim Darracott. Up in front, we've still got Dom Roberts being shut down by James Armstrong. Dom there, incredibly quick in the BMW. James Armstrong incredibly quick in the Audi. If this battle goes for the full 30 minutes, guys, you are in for a treat. Here they go down into the bus stop now. For the first time, Liam Murray and Darren Orkett. Very close together there. Oh, that was so close there from Liam Murray. The Lamborghini there, Rob Sanford with Damien G in the Ferrari. Back up front, Dom Roberts, James Armstrong. This is going to be the battle, guys, and I'm not going to lie. These guys fly. Dom Roberts, James Armstrong now. Dom is just exceptionally quick in the BM. James is exceptionally quick in the Audi. Here we go. These two now on the run down Camel. Rob's tucked right up behind him. Pulls out now on down Dominic Roberts. You can see in the background Darren Norkit, Liam Murray. Liam's trying to force him off the inside line. Oh, they're too wide. Dom Roberts, James Armstrong. Oh, too wide going into the next right-hand as they drop down to Rivage. James slots back in from Dom, coming down onto Rivage now. Darren Norkit is being climbed all over by Liam Murray and Ollie Cole. Oh, Liam's going to be wanting to be desperately getting past Darren Norkit if he can. You can see the front two getting away. Here's Calvin Chu. Calvin's had a big off. Coming down into Pouon. Has he done what we saw in the... Oh, no, he's just gone round all on his own. Calvin Chu there, unfortunately. Richard Jones has had another off as well. We'll see if we can have a look at that in a minute. But there is Nathan Willoughby climbing all over the back of Ollie Cole. Liam Murray is cemented behind Darren Norkit and he just can't get past him. There is Liam there. He's just stuck. He's just got nowhere. He can't get close. He gets close enough now. Darrell will just literally put it as defensive as he can on the run into the bus stop. Darren Norkit there. If you're going to go round me, Liam, you've got to go wide. He's left the door open. Liam's gone for it. Liam's gone for it in the bus stop. Oh, they're going to go. Oh, it's going to make it round. Ollie Cole's trying to sneak up the inside. We've seen this before at Ollie at Daytona. They went 3 wide. Is he going to take it 3 wide? Are you going to take it 3 wide? Ollie Cole swings back to the inside. Oh, up to the source. He's going to look again. Darren Norkit. Darrell is going to lose. Oh, takes the nose of Ollie Cole. Liam Murray's got past Darren Norkit. But Ollie Cole and Nathan Willoughby. This is going to be intense. Oh, Nathan Willoughby up back of Ollie Cole. Oh, Darren Norkit up the back of Liam Murray. James Armstrong all the while. Go back, sir. Here we go again. Darrell's on the outside now. Lacombe looking to take the inside of the left-hander. Liam's got to give him room, but Liam's got the inside for the next right. Nathan Willoughby's been tagged. Nathan Willoughby got tagged by Tim Darracott. There he is there. I actually think that was Ryan Davis. Sorry, Tim. I didn't mean to blame you. Ryan Davis tagged him. Oh, Darren Norkit's got back through on Liam Murray. Oh, Liam's gone round. Oh, if we can have a look at that from Ollie Cole's nose, please, when we get the replay of that. Because I've got a funny feeling there may have been a slight bit of contact from Ollie Cole on Liam Murray there. Here we go. We're on board with Ollie Cole. No, Liam goes round all on his own. Oh, Liam goes round all on his own. Apologies, Ollie Cole. There you go. Poor Liam Murray. Oh, look at this battle. Tim Darracott. Did he tag net? Well, Nathan was out of control. And yes, there was a lot of tagging after that. A lot of tagging after that. So apologies there as well, Ryan Davies. The front two are still close together. Dom Roberts, James Armstrong. So we got Carl McGurk who's out. Gary Truby's out. Tim Darracott's in the pits. Now, Jeff Griffiths is out. He's unfortunately had an incident. We'll see if we can catch a look at the Jeff Griffiths incident now before the leaders get down the hill. Big dose of Jeff Griffiths. Unfortunately, it looks like he's had a major off and is unfortunately withdrawn from the race. Going to follow Don Roberts and James Armstrong up the hill. Up through Camel. Oh, Dom takes a lot of curb there. Look at the gap these guys have opened up to Darren Norkit. It's 4.9 seconds. But Darrell's under the caution as well. Here we go with James Armstrong once again. Just settling in behind Dom, not really making moves. Ollie Cole's made a move on Darren Norkit now. Nathan Willoughby's coming back on Austin William Campbell. Austin in that Ford. Stuart Brown and Rob Sanford. Oh! They were close together there. Joel Amos is in the background with Damien G. Oh, James Armstrong takes a big chunk off track there. Don Roberts is out in front with James Armstrong in the Audi, right up behind him. Absolutely tucked right up behind him now. Oh, here is Rob Sanford. Rob's had an off. Long right-hander Rivage goes to go left. Did he do? We're behind the trees, unfortunately. Oh, Rob Sanford goes wide. Just spins it round on his own. If we can have a look back, Mr. Producer, to Jeff Griffiths' incident, that would be amazing. Just see what happens to Jeff, but we'll follow this through into the bus stop at the moment. There's Don Roberts, James Armstrong coming into the bus stop for the end of lap 4. Oh, this is going to be an epic battle. Absolutely epic battle here. With Don Roberts and James Armstrong. These guys, anybody who knows from the GT3s will know that these guys are incredibly quick. They go up through Al Rouge and rally on Don Roberts, James Armstrong. James has got a better jump. James has got the better run. He's tucked in behind Dom. Dom's gone left. Oh, Dom, no. One move. Oh, James disappeared there. Come back again. That was bizarre. James Armstrong having a blink. But here we go. Let's go down to 3rd and 4th with Ollie Cole and Darryl Norkett. Ollie's got through past Darryl Norkett, sorry. Mixing them both up together there. Ollie Norkett and Darryl Cole. As they go round, no name now, heading down into Pouan. These guys tucked up the back of each other. There's a couple of other pockets as well. Nathan Willoughby, Xander Hill, Austin William Campbell. All close together. It looks like Austin must have gone past Nathan Willoughby after Nathan got through Alacum. There goes the McLaren. Nathan Willoughby spinning now. Unfortunately for Nathan Willoughby. There's Ollie Cole. Still got Darryl Norkett behind him. Darryl now has got a 2.8 second gap back to Ryan Davis. Joel Amos is battling Damien G, and Chris Eddersford, I believe, has got John Watt for company. So that should be an interesting look as well. We'll see Chris Eddersford down in 12th and 13th for him and John Watt. We'll follow Ollie Cole into the thing. There is Chris there. There is John Watt in front of him. So Chris is trying to come back in a McLaren. We've seen one McLaren already go round. That was Nathan Willoughby. Nathan's gone into the pits. So was there a further incident at the end of the Nathan Willoughby replay? We'll see if we can have another look. We'll see him spin and then we saw him stop, but we'll have to see what happened after that. Joel Amos all up the back of Damien G. Oh, Joel in that very, very powerful Ford. Dominic Roberts still got James Armstrong out behind him. If we can have a look at the Nathan Willoughby incident into Pouan and see if there was something that happened after. But James Armstrong following this through to Lacombe. Here's Nathan now. He's got AWC in front of him. He goes round, but it was after that. It didn't just flag up. We'll have to see if something happened to him after. He holds the brakes. You can see him holding the brakes. Does he just pull off or does he carry on? What happens to you, Nathan Willoughby? Nothing, just jumps to the pits. Okay, no worries at all. So Nathan just jumps to the pits there. Don Roberts and James Armstrong, Chris Eddersford and John Watt now. are right behind each other going down into Rivage. Spike, much appreciated for the sub, my man. Two months in a row. Great coverage as ever. You didn't have to replay all my errors. Enjoy being a part of the league and all the community. Well, there you go. It happens. Just need a Ferrari to spin, and that's the whole rear engine collection. James should get past it in the better car. Well, we'll have to see on that one. We'll see what happens. But we've got Chris Edisford and John Watt. In front of them, we've got Joel Amos and Damien G. And in front, further up the line, there is Damien G with Joel Amos. But we've also got Ollie Cole. There's little pockets, guys, again. Remember, we talk about this every single week. You know, Dom Roberts, James Armstrong, Ollie Cole, Darryl Nork here. Then we've got Ryan Davis being closed down by Austin William Campbell, who's got Xander Hill, Steve Masters in 8th. And then you've got this 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th kind of section. But we've got Joel Amos now in the Ford. Running around the long left-hander of Rivage, coming down into the bus stop. Damien G in front. He's got one Ghostbuster sticker. I love that. One Ghostbuster sticker. And we can jump on board with Joel Amos. We'll have a look. There it is, look, on the right-hand side of the car. Damien G there. Just one Ghostbuster sticker stuck in the corner. I think it's absolutely amazing. There you go. Look at that. Ghostbusters there for Damien G. That's the David Lawson sticker. That's David Lawson on the back of Damien G's car. Dom Roberts and James Armstrong are still together going into Lacoon. No, he's not driving the Merc. James Armstrong is in the Audi. He's very quick in the Audi. He's driven the Audi all season, him and Dom Roberts. Dom's in the BMW. Dom's had a very up and down season, caused a mass car park in Rover America, if I remember correctly, in Turn 5. He went, hit the grass, spun round, and unfortunately parked it. And then there was it was just a car park. There was about 10 other cars, unfortunately. All involved guys as well. Don't forget, if you haven't seen this, you can look back over the videos on Twitch, and they're also on YouTube as well, I believe. So you can have a look there from the beginning of the season. If you've missed anything, you can have a look. Okay. So here's Joel Amos getting up the back of Damien G. Damien G with that run down into Pouan. Oh, Joe's looking quite comfortable. That's the longest comfortable word with about 3 L's in the middle. Oh, I thought he was going to go then as well. Just saying he looks comfortable, and then he looked like he's going to move. But we've got the leaders very close together going down Blanchimont now. There's James Armstrong, Dom Roberts. We've seen James in this position before. In Daytona, Dom goes in deep there. Dom goes in very deep. Here is James Armstrong all over the back. Now, last time we saw this, it was James Folks in front of him. And he didn't really make that move. In fact, I think most of the time he was bump drafting James. He's not done the same with Dom as of yet. But we are only on lap 8, and we are only just coming up to the halfway point. So plenty of time for these two. I don't think there's going to be the dramatics. Oh, James Armstrong's got an amazing exit out of El Rouge. He tucks in behind Dom Roberts again. You can see the height difference in that BMW and that Audi. That Audi just looks like a micro machine. It disappears every single time. And if I'm not wrong here, and I don't think I am, I think if we was to jump on board the nose of James Armstrong, Rob Sanford's gone off again with, looks like down into Rivage. This isn't going to be the same way. Rob, you can't do it twice in a row. As he goes into no name, we go behind the trees. Oh, he's done it again. Is that the same thing? Same one? I believe that might have been the same one. Yeah, when we next time with these two go down into El Rouge and Marion, we'll have a look on James Armstrong's nose, because I've got a funny feeling there might be a little bump drafting on the back of Dom Roberts there. Different crash, same corner. Oh, okay. Poor Rob Sanford. Goes round again. He's now just got into the pits, bless him. But there was Calvin Chu has had an incident as well. well, there was quite a few in fact of all of that. Calvin Chew, Gary Bacon's had one at the same time. Chris Eddersford now is climbing up onto the back of John Watt. Going round Pouon, coming down into Fagnier. Chris in the McLaren doing quite a good job. Nathan Willoughby unfortunately has parked it and has looked like he's called it a day. Dom Roberts and James Armstrong. Right. If we jump on the nose with James when they go round the source, I've got this funny feeling that there might be a little bit of bump drafting on James Armstrong's part here. Partly because he did it the other week to Dom Roberts. Not Dom Roberts, James Fax. Now, I don't know if he's close enough, but he does seem to be a lot quicker. Is Gary Truby out? Gary Truby is out, yeah. I don't think he's going to get it this time because he was a lot closer last time. No, I don't believe he's going to be close enough, unfortunately. But the last time out, when he was right up the back, Gazza's dead. Yeah, that as well. Last time, it was James Fax at Daytona. There was a lot of, believe there was a lot of bump drafting. So we've got Ryan Davis, Austin William Campbell, Xander Hill, Joel Amos, Damien G, Stuart Brown, John Watt, and Rob Sanford all in the pits. They are all in the pits. That's promoted Ollie Cole to third. Steve Masters, who's up 10 places, is in fourth. Chris Eddersford's up 6. He is currently in 5th place. Darren Orchid 6th. Now, the first of the pitters is actually Chris Eddersford. Now, whether or not Chris will make that through, he might make that through the race, you know. Where is Chris now? He's 5th. Oh, he's half the pit lane time, though, so I don't know if he's going to. It's about a 38-second pit lane time. And currently, Chris Eddersford is about 30 seconds back from Don Roberts. So, I don't know if Chris has got to stop again. He was only in the pit lane for about 16 seconds. So not in there very long at all. Pit stop time was 7.5. So unless he knows something we don't. Liam Murray there, the recovering Liam Murray on John Watt. He's got Stuart Pearson in front of him. Can Liam start making his way back through the field? Unfortunately, had it off earlier on. Ceremoniously went into the barrier all on his own. At no name. So the corner he is approaching now, he went round doing all on his own, unfortunately. So there is Liam Murray recovering nicely. Up front, I believe we've got Dom Roberts and James Armstrong going into the pits. There's Dom, there's James. Ollie Cole's gone in. Is Stephen Masters going to follow? Ollie's there as well, he's behind the wall. Stephen Masters will be the next one. There's Steve. What are you going to do? You're going in. Can we go to Eddersford, please? Eddersford now is in 5th. This would be Eddersford out. He's pitting. Oh, he's pitting. Darren Orchid, though, is the first of the pitters. But there is James Armstrong. He's jumped Dom Roberts. James has jumped Dom Roberts coming out of the pits as they head down the hill to El Rouge and Radion. Dom has now got to close down James Armstrong. James's heavy fuel strategy behind Dom has led to that shorter pit stop of about, pit stop time was nearly 1.5 seconds difference. Pit lane time was nearly just over 2 and a bit seconds. Here's Joel Amos and Stuart Brown together. Coming into the bus stop. Oh, Joel takes the inside line. Tries to cut back and away he goes. Unfortunately for Joel Amos. Liam Murray. Gary Bacon. Side by side down into Camel. Liam on the right, Gary on the left, going into Lacombe. Can Liam get that push stopped? He can. All the while, John Watt is trying to close up to the back. There's a lot of beautiful... Oh! Gary Bacon goes round. Gary Bacon goes round all on his own. We've just seen the end of it. Unfortunate for Gary Bacon there. Oh, just goes round on his own as he's coming out of Lacombe. We go to the right. We go to the left. And here we go. We just over accelerate. Oh, Gary Bacon. All on your own, sir. Unlucky there. John Watt has got Ollie Cole, Daryl Norkett really close together. Coming down into the bus stop there. There's nothing happening with Daryl Norkett, Ollie Cole. Don Roberts has gone off track. Don Roberts has had an off track, and I don't think it was a major one. I think it's probably at the top of the hill. But can Don Roberts catch up to James Armstrong now as they're coming along Kemmel Straight, I believe, at this moment in time? Yeah, Dom's is not really closing. It's a 1.8 second gap. But Ollie Cole has got Daryl Norkett tucked right up behind him. Ollie Cole, there is Ollie with Daryl. Ollie, only move once, sir. Coming down into Lacombe. Oh, Daryl in the BMW, Ollie Cole in the Ferrari. I believe that was a full set then of rear engine cars spinning there with a Ferrari going round as well. Daryl Norkett, Ollie Cole, tucked up close together. 5th and 6th, Ryan Davis and Austin William Campbell are also very close together as well. We'll take a look at them. There is AWC. There is Ryan Davis. Trying to keep Austin William Campbell behind him. We've got a little over 6 minutes remaining. No, that is this later stages of this race where it's been so like up and down. These little pockets are kind of spreading out a little bit. Ollie Cole has still got Daryl Norkett tucked up behind him though. So this is going to be an interesting one as they're running down Blanchimont. Taking the lap under the bridge, down left-hander. Oh, that long left-hander round you go, down coming into the bus stop. Can Ollie Cole hold it? Everybody's pitted now. Oh, Ollie Cole keeps the Ferrari on track. The BMW's away we go. Daryl Norkett is looking tasty in that BMW though, but as you can see in the background, so is Austin William Campbell and Ryan Davis. Dom has closed down a little bit. It's closed down 4/10. Still not enough though. 2:16.54 for Dom Roberts last lap. 2:16.81 for James Armstrong. Don't worry, Hellcat. We have seen it. We've seen him closing. Still chasing him down on the track map. You can see there he's coming down into Lacombe. Still tucked up behind James Armstrong. And then flip back, there's Dom Roberts there. So Dom's 2/10 slower in the first sector. So he's lost a bit of time again. Oh, James Armstrong. A big slide in that Audi there. That rear end went wide. 1.2 now. So Dom is closing. He's two tenths quicker again. James's tyres look like he's sliding all over the place in that Audi. He looks like he's sliding that Audi around the corners. He looks like he's possibly shot his tyres. Because Dom's now 1.2 in seconds and closing. Let's see how he handles the next few turns. Down into, look, he's sideways again. As James Armstrong lost his tyres this late on in the race with just over. This is going to be the final lap, I believe. He's even trying to just overdo it with 1.1 gap. Coming into the bus stop. Roberts is quicker. You can see it all the way across the lap. This should be your final lap of the race. Barney, the flag bearer, should be waving. Ollie Cole's got Ryan Davis, Daryl Norkett, sorry, right up behind him as well. There's Austin William Campbell. Is that? There it is. Barney, the flag bearer, waving the white flag. James Armstrong, Don Roberts are close together going down the Kemmel Straight. Dom's trying to close in. He's got back out. He's back out to 1.25 seconds. If he's going to do it, he isn't going to do it long. Tyres going off. Yes, I believe so for Armstrong. The car is looking slidey. Manages to go through Lacombe, okay. Ollie Cole stays ahead of Daryl Norkett. Ryan Davis just parks it in the middle of the track. Austin William Campbell flashes him, trying to make some move up the inside. In that Ford, I still reckon that would look cool in my Lightning McQueen livery. I don't know about anybody else. We're keeping an eye on James Armstrong and Dom Roberts. They're coming down into No Name, I believe. On the track map, top right hand corner, you can see there car number 1 and 2. Down into Fanier. This is Austin William Campbell, Ryan Davis. If we can go back to the leaders as they come to the end of their lap. Round the double right hander now. This is Don Roberts' last opportunity. I don't think he's going to get it. 1 second back. I don't think this is going to be the move. I think this is going to be James Armstrong's win. Oh, James is gone. Oh no, it's back again. James Armstrong comes round Blanchimont for the last time. Down into the bus stop. Checkered flag is waving for James Armstrong. Massive fuel saving behind Don Roberts. Oh, Ollie Cole, Daryl Norkett. Last lap, last corner. Here comes Austin William Campbell and Ryan Davis. Austin gets 4th. If we're going to have another look at the Ollie Cole, well, we'll very shortly. Daryl Norkett comes across the line in 5th. Here's John Watt. John Watt had a crash coming down into Rivage. Is this going down into No Name? Is this? Yep, round he goes. Okay, John Watt is off as well. So as the cars come across the line, Austin William Campbell, Ryan Davis. Austin up the inside here. You'll see Daryl Norkett park it on the curb in a minute. That's how Austin William Campbell got round there. Daryl Norkett and Ollie Cole come together. I think Daryl was trying to spin it there. It didn't quite work. Chris Edisford, Stuart Brown. Oh, they're going too wide, Blanchimont. Too wide, Blanchimont. Oh, Edisford tries to hang it round the outside in that McLaren. Oh, is this going to be a move into the bus stop? Stuart Brown goes in very deep there. And there you go, guys. That has brought us to the end of race 1. Okay, we've got to the end of race 1 now. Icemetty's in the draft. There was BMW was scrubbing A Rougeau. Dom is robbing a higher wing. Ooh, inside information. Simon, I'm much appreciated for the follow. There's 276 followers at 280, guys. We only need 4 more. If we can get them 4 to get us to 280, that would be absolutely amazing. So if you are here for the first time, please hit that follow button as we watch Jeff Griffiths go across the line. In 20th position. So there you go. James Armstrong out in front. Don Roberts in 2nd. Ollie Cole 3rd. Austin William Campbell 4th. Ryan Davies 5th. Daryl Norkett 6th. Xander Hill 7th. Steve Masters 8th. Stuart Brown 9th. And Damien G 10th. Liam Murray's 11th, Chris Edisford in 12th, Stuart Pearson 13th, Calvin Chew 14th, Richard James 15th, Joel Amos 16th, John Watt 17th, Gary Bacon 18th, Tim Darracott in 19th, Jeff Griffiths 20th, Carl McGurk 21st, Rob Sanford 22nd, Nathan Willoughby 23rd, and Gary Truby 24th place. In the overall championships, while they're doing the warm-up, we've got Nathan Foster out in front, Steve Hobbs in second, Rob Armstrong third, Chris Gooch fourth, Ken Doyle fifth, Ash Jackson, that's the AMS stand-in. If we can send them again, Mr. Producer, please. Take off the one, and then if we can put up the other, that would be amazing. That was the AMS stand-in. I was getting a bit excited there. James Armstrong is in first, Don Roberts second, Ollie Cole third, Ryan Davis fourth, Austin William Campbell fifth, Steve Masters sixth, Liam Murray seventh, James Fowkes eighth, Richard Jones ninth, Nathan Willoughby rounds out our top 10. Now, as we're gridding up for the 12-minute sprint race, we got Chris Edisford out in front, Liam Murray in second. If we can have a reload of the overlay, that would be amazing. Hide that reload, and then we should be good to go. Nathan and Tim collided, yeah. Tim Darracott and Nathan. Chris Edisford out in front, Liam Murray second, Damien G third, Stuart Brown fourth, Steve Masters fifth, Xander Hill sixth, Darryl Norkett seventh, Ryan Davis eighth, Austin William Campbell ninth, Ollie Cole in 10th place. Don Roberts is 11th, James Armstrong 12th, Stuart Pearson 13th, Calvin Chew 14th, Richard Jones 15th, Joel Amos 16th, John Watt 17th, Gary Bacon 18th, Tim Darracott 19th, Jeff Griffiths 20th, Carl McGurk 21st, Rob Sanford 22nd, Nathan Willoughby 23rd, and Gary Truby 24th. So if we can hide that, and then if we have a reload, empty it, and then reload the overlay, we should be able to get rid of the point system that's at the top of my screen. Please, Mr. Producer, sir. Empty out the overlay and then reload it, please, sir. We're just waiting for the results to go off screen. We'll just see if the results will disappear. Hold on a minute as we go start the sprint race, as you can see at the moment. We've still got the point system on screen for me. It's at the top of the screen. It's not disappearing at the moment. We're just trying to work out that in the background. And as you can see, it's still stuck on screen. We got Chris Edisford out in front with Liam Murray in second. Currently Darryl Norkett third, Steve Masters fourth. There was a few incidents at the front. We're just going to have another look and see if we can get rid of that overlay. I can't, unfortunately, have control of my SDK. I'm going to restart my SDK, guys, as well. So just bear with me, because that's really quite frustrating. Why that is on my screen. There's the replay of the start with Don Roberts going up the inside of Ollie Cole with Darryl Norkett. Stuart Brown, Austin William Campbell, they've all had a collision together. We're going to see while we're working on these technical issues that we've got at the moment. We're going to see if this helps, guys. Just bear with us for 2 seconds. Right. Hopefully that's cleared them so you can have that control back now, Mr. Producer. You should have full control again now. Thank you very much for that. There's Daryl Norkett in 3rd place. Chris Edisford had got Liam Murray climbing all over the back of him. There we go, Calvin Chew is there as well. Tim Darracott as they're going into Lacombe. Oh, Tim's touched right up the back of Calvin Chew. There was a few incidents at the beginning. Nathan Willoughby, Gary Truby. Can we see turn 1 from Stuart Brown's point of view, please? We'll have a look in a minute. We'll start it from the beginning of the race from the green flag and watch it on the chopper, and then we can change to Stuart Brown after that. But we've got Calvin Chew now. Here is Calvin Chew. What has happened to you as we go down Kemmel Straight? Oh. Yep, that's a very flickery overlay. Let's come out of that one, please, Mr. Producer, sir. There we go. We're back live now after that very bizarre incident with Calvin Chew and the overlay, the replay that was flicking all over the place. But there you go, Chris Edisford out in front with Liam Murray in 2nd. Thanks, just had a seizure, I'm sorry. Chris Edisford, Liam Murray, Daryl Norkett behind him, we know. The SDK has been playing up, we know that, we're having issues again. Chris Edisford, Liam Murray, Daryl Norkett, Stephen Masters, Austin William Campbell, Ollie Cole. Chris Edisford out in front, running up the hill. Liam Murray's in 2nd. This is Liam's chance to take this victory. James Armstrong, I believe, is running, but he's currently down in 16th place at the moment. Is James Armstrong, but here's Liam Murray taking the inside of Chris Edisford. Oh, they're close together. Chris, can he stop that McLaren? Chris comes back out. Is Chris going to lose another place to Ollie Cole, though? Oh, Chris looking at taking that inside line. Liam's got out in front. Liam out in the front now, down into Rivage. Round he goes out on the gears. That's Chris Edisford down into 2nd place with Daryl Norkett. Steve Masters behind him. Chris Edisford, Daryl Norkett climbing all over the back. Daryl's trying to send it. Look at sending it out the inside of Fanier. On that run out down the back straight down to Blanchimont. Here we go. Going down now, Chris Edisford's got Daryl Norkett tucked all the way back up. Behind him, going round the left-hander. Oh, Edisford goes in deep. Edisford goes in deep. That's allowed Daryl Norkett to close right back up. Oh, is he going to make the move down into the source of this sprint race? You've got about 5 minutes remaining. Be about another 3 laps and then this is going to be done. We can have a look. James Armstrong has gone off track. And is in the pits. So did he have an off? Can we try and see if we can get this James Armstrong replay to work? Here we go. There's James now. Oh! Who was that with him? That's car number 20, Jeff Griffiths. That looked incredibly tight. But Daryl Norkett now running down Chris Edisford into Lacombe. Chris is going down the order. Stephen Masters is catching him. Ollie Cole's catching him. If Chris Edisford isn't careful, he's going to be under the cosh. But he's looking to take the inside back on Daryl Norkett into Ravage. Doesn't get the job done there. Running down now. There's Daryl Norkett in second. Leo Murray's now opened up a 1.8 second gap. James Armstrong's in the pits. Dom Roberts is in the pits from the start, I believe. We'll see if we can have another look at the start in a minute. If we have a look from the chopper and see if we can see what happened to the chaos and the melee that went on behind. Because that's put Dom Roberts out. James Armstrong's in the pits, but that was from an earlier incident. Right, here we go. That's, see, it's still flicking around for me that far back. Maybe that's the problem. If we come out, go live, please. That would be great. Can't obviously seem to go that far back on the replays. It's not liking it. Maybe we'll try again at the end. But here we go with Daryl Norkett. There's another couple of battles further back. Steve Masters, Austin William Campbell. If we can, there you go, there in the background behind us. There's Steve Masters, there's Austin William Campbell. In that Ford, Ollie Cole's in the middle. Chris Edisford is there as well. Calvin Chu, Tim Darricott are having this battle. Going down into the source. Austin William Campbell now and Ollie Cole all close together. There's Stephen Masters, Daryl Norkett, Chris Edisford. Oh, Ollie Cole in the middle. He's kind of looking, he's kind of getting in that no man's land, is Ollie Cole, that we talk about with Chris Edisford out in front. And then Tim Darricott, Calvin Chu are there as well. As these guys coming down into reverse, Tim Darricott in the Merc, Calvin Chu in the Porsche. Close together, these guys are down as they go for it. Ooh, that Porsche looks a little bit steady. There we go, Carl McGurk now. Carl McGurk, so he's in 12th. Stuart Pearson is in front of him in 11th. He's got John Watt in front of him and Ryan Davis as they're going round now, coming down onto Blanchimont. Is this going to be Stuart Pearson under attack from Carl McGurk? On the run down through Blanchimont, the long left-hander. Coming into the bus stop, there's Stuart Pearson trying to take the outside line on John Watt on that run into the bus stop. Are they going to make this together? Oh, it's not. Unfortunately for Stuart, that's put him in the hands of Carl McGurk. Carl now on the run down for the white flag. Let's jump on board. Carl McGurk trying to send it up the inside of Stuart Pearson. There's Leo Murray, Chris Edisford and Ollie Cole. Leo Murray out in front and further down the road. Chris Edisford is under attack from Ollie Cole. Last lap of the race from Ollie Cole and Chris Edisford. I think Ollie went the wrong way. Ollie could have took the inside. They're close together. Ollie's not going to stop that. Oh, he did. Oh, take a bow, Ollie Cole. As he stops it into Lacombe, sorry. And that's John Watt all over the back of Ryan Davies. Oh, this is getting spicy now for the last lap of the race. Let's follow Liam Murray across the line. There's Liam Murray now. Going down into Pouon. Long looping left-hander, Liam Murray out in front at the moment. He's coming into Fagnier for the last time. Here's that move from Ollie Cole. How he managed to make this stick, I do not know. Look at this. He goes in well deep. Oh, dabbing the brakes there, Ollie Cole. Take a bow, sunshine. So we're coming to the end now. There's Liam Murray going down through Blanchimont. For the final time, Liam Murray's going to take the win. Oh, sorry, Liam. I'll wait for you to cross the line before I say that. Oh, Liam Murray left-hander for the last lap. Austin William Campbell all over the back of Stephen Masters. If we can follow Liam across the line, please. There is Liam Murray. Austin William Campbell and Stephen Masters are having a battle further back. Liam Murray takes the win. If we can go back and see Steve Masters, Austin William Campbell. Steve held it. Austin's taken off tracks. Is he going to try and chase him down to the line? I don't think he's going to get it done. Carl McGurk, is he going to get Steve Stuart Pearson? Far chasing Stuart Pearson now. Carl McGurk. Oh! Stuart Pearson just gets it there. Woo! Joel Amos coming through in 15th. Another Ford driver. There's Joel Amos going across the line as well. Wow. Absolutely epic race this evening. There's Damien G crossing the line in 17th position. There's a few dents on that Ferrari. It's not looking tasty there for Damien G. Yes, double podium, Ollie Cole, you superstar. Jeff Griffiths coming across the line. There's Jeff now in that Ferrari, just crossing the line. We'll wait for the results to come up. And then we'll see how it all pans out at the end of the race. The results are up now. There's Liam Murray in first place. Darryl Norkett in second. Ollie Cole in third. Chris Edisford fourth. Steve Masters fifth. Tim Darracott is in sixth. Calvin Chew seventh. Ryan Davis eighth. John Watt ninth. Stuart Pearson 10th. Carl McGurk is in 11th. Rob Sanford is in 12th, the last of the point scorers. Gary Bacon 13th. Joel Amos 14th. Austin William Campbell, went down to 15th. Did Austin get a penalty or a slowdown at the end? And that's why he's slipped down the order to 15th place. Stuart Brown 16th. Damien G 17th. Jeff Griffiths 18th. James Armstrong 19th. Xander Hill 20th, Richard Jones 21st, Nathan Willoughby 22nd, Don Roberts 22nd, Nathan Willoughby 23rd, unfortunately. AWC got a slowdown over the line. Yeah, he must have done. So here we go. We're going to see if we can bring you the whole championship points up now. James Armstrong's out in front with 132. Don Roberts in second. Ollie Cole in third with 100 points. Ryan Davis in fourth. Austin William Campbell fifth. Steve Masters sixth. Liam Murray 7th, Darryl Norkett 8th, Chris Edisford is in 9th, Damien G 10th, Calvin Chew is in 11th, Stuart Brown in 12th, Richard Jones in 13th, Tim Darracott in 14th, Xander Hill 15th, James Fawkes is down in 16th, Nathan Willoughby 17th, Stuart Pearson 18th, Gary Bacon in 19th, Joel Amos 20th, Rob Sanford 21st, Jeff Griffiths 22nd, John Watt is in 23rd, Monk Johnson is in 24th, Steve Inskip 25th, Carl McGurk 26th, Mike Ellis 27th, Gary Truby 28th, Josh Pratt is in 29th, Adam Wright is in 30th. And then we've got Nate, they're all unfortunately from Ams, so I'm not quite sure why they popped up. But that is it, guys, for this evening. What an absolute epic battle there. Absolutely incredible racing. Thank you so much for the follows this evening. We got 276, so close to our 280 follow goals. But unfortunately, it is what it is. We'll keep pushing forward as a UKSR, and we'll keep moving this forward as much as we can. Absolutely incredible, guys. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. That brings us to the end of the GT3. So what is coming up? It's going to be a quiet week on UKSR this week, unfortunately. There's no MX-5s. They're on the off week. Unfortunately, no F1 next week. They return the week after. And there's no GT3. So it's quite an interesting, quite a quiet week. Maybe I'll pop a stream up. As I'm, at home, I'll pop a stream up and we can, I will do some racing. Bath 12 hour, yes, Bath 12 hours next Saturday, actually. We'll see what's going to happen throughout that and go from there. But yeah, the Bath 12 hour, so we might get some little updates while I'm not racing, because I am in a team next week. Ooh, I am in a team next week, so we've got above 12 hours, so that should be good. But yeah, as always, guys, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Much love to everybody that's come into the stream. Sorry about the earlier problems. As I say, it has settled down and with the technical issues with SDK, and sometimes it just goes wrong regardless, unfortunately. But we will be looking over this period of time at the same time of looking at other options, okay? So other options, keep an eye on this space and we'll see what we can do. But really, guys, as we've come to an end now, all that's left for me to say is from myself, producer Tyler, take care, have a great week, and you never know, I may see you on the track sometime.